Printzy, and I'm here with Noah Adler, and we're reporting for FlamesNation.ca as the Calgary Flames have now split the first two games versus the Dallas Stars at home. We head into Dallas 1-1. Noah, I got to ask you, we were at the Red Lot party last night, just across the street from us over here. What did you think of the atmosphere of the Red Lot party?
Well, the atmosphere was pretty crazy, as it was the first time they did this 3 years ago. And I felt this time with it, it was so much more organized because, I mean, it was the first time they were doing it a few years ago. But I guess you live and learn sometimes. Yeah,
absolutely, man. I thought it was fun. We had a blast at Flames Nation. It was our first really ever Flames Nation meetup, so it was nice. We kind of had, Noah, myself, and Shane. We had Flash. We had just us at the table, and eventually that number grew and grew and grew with the people that came to see us. So a big shout out to everybody that came down to the Flames Nation meetup. We had some Johnny for Heart shirts that they went pretty fast. As soon as we tweeted it out there that we got some shirts for people to come grab, they came out pretty fast. So we're looking to do that in probably, if we can get a little further in the playoffs, we're looking to do that again. So,
yeah.
So now let's transition into the game, Noah. You and I got to watch it on the big screens over there. So these guys are having a tough time scoring 5-on-5 goals. They haven't scored a 5-on-5 goal this whole series. So we need to get this top line going if they're going to generate anything.
Yeah, it's an extremely concerning trend. Unfortunately for this core in particular, they have had a lot of trouble in the postseason when it comes to scoring even strength goals. And that's something that really does have to improve if they're going to win the series, because you're not going to win playoff series or Stanley Cups by scoring just on special teams.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now give credit to Dallas. That was a gutsy win. They come in game 2 to split the series. I thought that they came out better. I thought that they came out hitting a lot more. I know that the hits, they had more hits in the first period than they did in the entire first game.
Yeah.
So they played a good game. Obviously, they had a great goaltender last night. Jake Ottinger played amazing, man. He went save for save with Markstrom. Markstrom only led in that goal in the first period. So you're not going to get that goaltending every single night. That's something that the Calgary Flames need to do. I do believe that they need to get to the middle of the ice. Dallas did an amazing job shutting down the middle of the ice last night. So the Calgary Flames couldn't get in there. They couldn't move. They couldn't get shots to the net. So what do you think Calgary has to do to do better against Dallas, I guess?
Well, they need the same energy as they did in game 1. They got to come out there with the hits, and they got to come out with the same emotional engagement that they had in the first 10 minutes of game 1 there.
Now we're heading into Dallas on Saturday. So the game's going to be Saturday, game 3 in Dallas. It's a 7:30 start. Are you concerned about heading into Dallas's building at all? Do you feel like it's going to be anything like the Saddle Dome?
No, I'm not overly concerned, because we were all not expecting that it was going to be a sweep. Because we thought that Dallas would be the ones to give Calgary sort of that push, and I think it's good that Dallas is going to be the one to give Calgary a bit of pain for a little bit, and if it helps result in the Flames winning the series, then that's great.
Yeah, both of you and I did not predict a sweep. We both predicted 6 games.
Yeah.
So now this is down to a best of 5. Now I believe the Calgary Flames will have the advantage heading into Dallas, despite the crowd, the home ice advantage. Calgary was one of the best teams on the road this year. They have 25 wins, one of the best in franchise history. So I think that it's good for this team to get out, get on the road. It's good for camaraderie. These guys love being on the road. So I think it'll be a good test for the Flames, and we're definitely looking forward to that. Now, Noah, you were telling me on the way over here that there's a stat about them in their game 2 that makes you angry.
Yeah.
What is that stat?
That stat is that the Flames have not won a Game 2 in the Stanley Cup playoffs since Game 2 of the 2004 Western Conference Final against the San Jose Sharks, which was close to 20 years ago. And that's a huge concern. To be honest, that the Flames still have not won in Game 2 to really take command and control of the series.
Obviously, that's not going to change after Thursday night's game.
It will not,
because they did not win that one. So that streak is going to continue until hopefully we get into the next round and we can do that. So final thing, Noah, your final takeaway. So what is the one thing that you believe the Flames need to do Saturday night in Game 3 to come away with the win?
Well, as I mentioned, you got to come up with the same emotional engagement as you did in Game 1. But the most important thing, and I just mentioned this, is that this team has always had a struggle in the postseason to score even strength goals. They have to start scoring even strength if they want to win the series. You're not going to win Stanley Cups, and you are not going to win series if you just score on special teams.
Agreed, man. And I'm going to go with the big line needs to get going.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the number one factor.
Yes.
It's been like all year. They've carried us. We've got 3 40-goal scorers, 2 100-point guys. Johnny, Tkachuk, and Lindholm, they need to spark this team. They need to get them going. We talked about this on the way over. We talked about how they had no goals through 40 minutes, and heading into the third period, I think the Flames, the crowd, and out at the Red Lot, they were looking for a reason to pop off.
They were.
And the Flames, unfortunately, didn't give us a reason to pop off. So let's go with those. Let's go with that. 5-on-5 in the big goals. We're looking forward to Saturday night. I'm Printzy. This is Noah Adler. We're reporting for FlamesNation.ca.